Out of all the whales, Trua, who you probably saw over there in Beef Pool, our 6,000 pound guy, he's at the very bottom of the totem pole. Even the coyote, who weighs a couple of thousand pounds less than he does, is more dominant than for salmon. You know? So I'm going to toss these toys in now, I think, and give them the opportunity to play with them. That ball is actually pretty heavy. I had a hard time just lifting it up on my own. We have some toys that weigh over 100 pounds, and they can toss them around like no big deal. That one there, that
Is it the disc? They're gonna get the disc? No, it's not. I don't know what it is.
It's cool to see what toys they choose to interact with. They can slide out of the water, gives them a little bit of a challenge. A lot of our toys have little holes and nooks and crannies in them so we can hide different treats. You guys have dogs or cats at home? You have it's like Kong toys with peanut butter and treats and stuff in them. Same thing with the killer whales, except it's like on a much bigger scale. So we'll put little fish or ice cube or jello in those toys. They can interact with them. And they have preferred toys too. Patina, she loves the blue ball behind you. Those are some of the toys behind you there. That blue ball, I don't know why, and she can tell it apart. It's just the blue one. She doesn't care about the red one or the green one or whatever. That blue ball is like her favorite toy. So it's a great reward for her in the training. And a lot of times I give it to them just on their free time like this. And at the end of playtime, it's like time to clean up your room. So our signal for that is give me the toy, or please give me the toy. And they'll go back and they retrieve the toy. And if Tina's feeling sassy that day, she's like, I'm not bringing that blue toy over. Or she'll be, or she'll bring it over, but just out of reach, so you can't quite reach it. She's like, I'm controlling this. This is mine right now. I'm over here, but I don't want to give you the toy back. So what we do as trainers is just draw tons of attention to them when they do clean up their room, when they do bring toys back. So we reinforce it with food. Or back rub, belly rub, whatever. And a lot of times we reinforce it by giving them the toy back. And that could be probably even better than any of those other things, right? Thanks for bringing me that blue ball. Here, you can have it back. That's your reward. So it's different each time.
Herring is what you feed them mostly? Herring?
We feed them 3 different types of fish. Herring from capelin is a smaller fish, and salmon. We have it a 60-40 ratio, 60% capelin and 40% herring. And depending on when we get the fish, when we buy it, it has different caloric and fat values, so we send it off to a nutritionist and they analyze it. And that's actually my responsibility with the whales. I help with the diet.
You know anything about the dolphins? What fish they eat?
Same type of fish, yep, herring and capelin. Salmon's a little bit big for a dolphin. The salmon that we feed our whales, they range in size from 3 to 10 pounds. So it could be a fish about that big, and they swallow it in one bowl. Yeah, but depends on the availability. So we feed them sustainably caught seafood, and it depends on the year. Sometimes different fish aren't as available as other fish. So we are having like a capelin shortage. They're not fishing as much capelin. Then we're going to switch over to smelt or something like that. So just depends. Any other questions? I can take a couple more before we have to go. You wanted that toy, huh? She can bring it out to the top of the picture. That's Nalani. I haven't seen too much of her before. It's cool to see them work as a team or on their own to try to get these toys. We've been working on that for a while. So that toy has a little hole in it, so maybe she thought there was a little treat inside.
When I saw it the other one, so they can go up and they make that little noise. Is that a way to communicate to each other or something? They just did it, or was, I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. So they make the vocalizations from the blowhole on their head, so they're communicating with each other, or sometimes they do it towards us, where they are kind of soliciting attention from us, so maybe it was that. Or sometimes they will make sounds from their mouth, which isn't a vocalization, it's more like a burping.
Is that gurgle kind of
stuff?
thing?
So you might have heard the boys burping before, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, typically after they have eaten some food, they just start belching. They're boys, those big guys.
Is Patina in here, or is she?
Yeah.
I saw her.
Here, yep.
Oh, you did?
So they have access to 2 pools. So she might be in the front pool right now. She went back here for a
Mhm.
second when the toys went in, but she might have zoomed back up to the sea pool. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She might be okay.
we're big fans of her.
Oh, me too.